So right, hello my traders, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because I do weekly Forex technical analysis videos every week. So today is we're going to be looking at the Forex pairs that I got my eyes on for this week. So I got my eyes on GBP, JPY, AUD, JPY, AUD, USD, Euro AUD, and NZD CAD. But before I even start off with any of them, I'm going to start off with NZD CAD first. So right, we're going to start off with NZD CAD, and the reason is because I'm already in a buy trade on NZD CAD. I'm going to break it down to you for right now. So let's look at it on a weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, you can see NZD CAD is in a downtrend. So it's looked like it's just finished made its lower high. You can see it's just finished made its lower high by this weekly bullish candlestick, which was last week's candlestick. So let's scroll on to the daily time frame. And in the daily time frame now, you see we've got this little channel here that is ascending towards the upside. So what is happening now? NZD CAD look like it's starting to have a pullback. So we go on the 1 hour time frame, and look what do we have here. This nice rejection of this trend line. You can see this bullish candlestick just happened on a 4 hour candlestick. The 4 hour candlestick just closed. So right now, and currently in London time as well, London GMT time. So currently right now, I'm holding this trade, risking around 33 pips and risk reward of basically doing a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio in gain of 33 pips. So that's NZD CAD. Let's move on to GBP JPY. So with GBP JPY, you can see the market is in a downtrend on a daily time frame. So looking at it on a weekly time frame, you can see we've had these gravestone doji, which is indicating that the market now is looking like it's going to have reversal and push towards the downside. Looking at it on a daily time frame, you see the market now is making its movement towards the downside. So with GBP JPY, we're in this range, as you can see, pushing towards the downside on a 4 hour time frame with some lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower highs. So right now with GBP JPY, I'm just waiting for the market now to break this little trend line here before I even place a buy trade. So looking at GBP JPY, this is a waiting game, just waiting for it to see if we can break this little trend line here. Then I'll look this counter trend line, then I'll look to get in for the sell. But overall, we're just going to keep our eye on it. It may not even break it. We might even get more of a pullback towards the upside, probably more in line. So what could happen actually? Let me just break it down to you. So what could happen is we can get more of a upside, momentum towards the upside, making that movement here, touching this trend line, and then look to come back down here, have that drop right here. So that's with GBP JPY. So let's move on to AUD JPY. So AUD JPY, as traders, you're not going to be probably think I'm contradicting myself right here, but with AUD JPY, sorry, we are looking for the break towards the upside. And the reason for this is because if we look at it on a weekly time frame, you can see now AUD JPY has had this little V shape here. So this is the reversal looking to push back towards the upside. Yeah, but also we must also look at this candlestick here. If the weekly candlestick stays like this, that's 2 spinning stop. So what we can have now is the break of that trend line. Yeah, so that is one scenario there. Going on to the daily time frame, we can see a rejection and the markets keep trying to push up to there. Yeah, push up towards the upside. Sorry people, that's scenario 2. Let's go into the 4 hour time frame. Now with the 4 hour time frame, I'm looking to get in for the buy. I should actually say the 1 hour yeah. So we're looking for the break above here, and then we go and make that move. That's what I'm looking for on AUD JPY to happen. That's one scenario. Or we could just get the break and the price moves choppy, and then it just has that push towards the upside. Yeah. So that's with AUD JPY, people. I'm just waiting for the break of this trend line, and then we're going to take it from there. The way I like to trade with the trend. Look at at it as an overall picture, then break it down into the smaller time frames, and then look to get in a trade from the smaller time frames. Let's move on to AUD/USD. So with AUD/USD, I haven't jumped in this trade. I think I'm not going to be aggressive on this pair unless if I get a nice candlestick reversal pattern, like a bullish candlestick reversal pattern. Then I'll probably look to be a bit aggressive on AUD/USD. But for now, this is a waiting game. I'll be honest with you. I'm in favor for this to break this support level right here. So let's look at it on a weekly time frame. So the market's been pushing down towards the downside. You can see it's been in a downtrend. I haven't even marked it up, to be fair, with the trend line. So look at it on a daily time frame. That's why I haven't marked it out. So because we've been in this consolidation zone since the second week of August, and it has failed to break the support or resistant price level. So with AUD/USD, I am in favor for it to break its current support level. If it does break that, then I'm probably going to look for this, wait for the break, and then come back up for the retest and look to get in from the retest and get in from there. So that's with AUD/USD, people. So I'm getting tongue tied there. Let's move on to EUR/AUD. So right, I was in this trade this week. Can you believe it? I was at 50 pips in profit. Did not take it. I tried to hold it to this level here and it just missed out. I got in from the shooting star. And sometimes this is where you just need to take your pips and go and stop trying to be greedy for that little 5-10 pips just to say you hit my target. But it's one of those situations as a trader. I'm sure we've all been there. So right, let's look at EUR/AUD. So with EUR/AUD on a daily time frame, you can see we're in this channel here, this uptrend channel. Look at it on a weekly time frame, you have a bigger view of it, and you can see we have been trending from last year towards the upside. Looking at it on a bigger time frame. Looking at it on a daily time frame, you see you get that structure. So what is happening now on the daily time frame? We've come towards this trend line, and the market has now started to show signs of reversal. Starting with that daily candlestick, you can see we have this inverted shooting star followed by a spinning top, which leads to me to go onto smaller time frame now, the 4-hour time frame. Now we will look to get in for a buy trade. So we've got this counter trend line to get in if you want to be a bit aggressive. But if I was going to be a more of a reserve trader, I would look to wait to break above this previous support, which look like it's holding as our resistance level. So if we can get a close back above this price level here, then I will look to place that buy trade. But for now, if the market does push back down towards this level here, touching the trend line or this support level, then I will also look to place a buy trade. So if we get a touch here and then push back up to here, then we'll look to buy it when the market gets to this level here. But also make sure you look out for those candlestick reversal patterns. And if that does not happen, we get a straight push. Probably might get something like this. Push towards this price level, then we get that break, and then we can come back down to this somewhere around this level. Then we look to place a buy trade and try to ride that trend. I probably would stay in this trade and probably look. This is a trade I probably would hold and look to hold it to around this level right here, which is at 1.688. So look to hold it to around that price level. So people, that is it. That is my market watch for this week. Those are 5 pairs that I got my eyes on for this week. Currently in NZD CAD. I'll let you know how that goes. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll give you an update on Twitter. Probably screenshot on the YouTube channel as well. So people, peace out. Don't forget, trade smartly, trade with disposable funds that you can afford, and I will see you on the next one.